49ers Cal-Hi Sports is presented by U.S. Bank. Life keeps moving. We're here for every step. U.S. Bank member, FDIC.
Next on 49ers Cal-Hi Sports presented by U.S. Bank. Huge league games from all around the Bay Area. We have Los Gatos battling Palo Alto. De La Salle meets Monte Vista, and the Bruce Mahoney game with Sacred Heart Cathedral battling St. Ignatius.
Girls basketball includes Piedmont and Alameda, soccer with Woodside and Menlo Atherton, and the Pinole Valley basketball star with his hands on the ball and Zion the prize. It's all right now on 49ers Cal-Hi Sports, presented by U.S. Bank.
Welcome to 49ers Cal-Hi Sports presented by U.S. Bank. I'm Robert Braunstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. We start this week at Clayton Valley High School, where the Ugly Eagles enter the week 2-0 in league play, with senior forward Jake King sporting a sparkling 18 points a game. He is a 3-point king.
Yep, he's really good. The Ugly Eagles hosting a dynamic Campolindo team, also 2-0 in league. They feature outstanding guard Logan Robeson. Logan having a great season, averaging 21 points and 6 rebounds a game. A big game in the Diablo Foothill League Wednesday night. Elijah Perryman with a very elaborate handshake as the Ugly Eagles take on Campolindo. This one was all Clayton Valley early. James Moore working free, tossing to Julian Plaza for a 16-foot stop and pop. More Uggs. This is Clint Reber through the lane, a running hook. Oh, I love a hook shot. You get a big hug for that. Clayton Valley leads at 11-3. Jake King is the king of threes, but here he draws the defender, then drives to the rack and lays it in. The senior is tough to stop. It's a 12-point lead. Final seconds of the quarter, and Perryman with a buzzer-beating three, and it goes! 20-5 Clayton Valley after one. Campo fighting back in the second. Logan Robeson from the corner. Logan with a huge game for Campo, but the king of threes, Jake King from way out, and it's a 22-point second quarter lead for Clayton Valley. And now we're just having fun. Perryman to James Moore, a sensational alley-oop. Clayton Valley by 20 at the half. Second half, different story. Toss it to Clay Nafziger, and Clay tosses it in for three. Campo turning up the pressure. Robeson gets the steal and rips it home. The lead is down to 11. Then to the corner for Nafziger again. Campo closed the gap to as little as 4 points, but the Cougs get no closer. King in the lane doing good work, and a baby hook shot as Clayton Valley hangs on to win by 8. King leading the Uggs with 19. Robeson had 30 for Campolindo.
University Prep on the road to take on Eastside College Prep. Nikon Shadus on the call. Dylan Nava on the breakaway early for the lab. Kai Ali with the takeaway. Breakaway. And he puts the ball away to put Eastside ahead early. Jordan Wafer saw Ali's takeaway and decided, hey, I want one of my own, and he did exactly that, fighting off a defender. Eastside leads 13-7 after one. Wafer picking up where he left off. He does a 360 and the ball takes inspiration. Fumbi Alamantu with a takeaway of his own and a bucket of his own for Eastside. Hector Hernandez passes out to Yusef Alawachu, who nails the mid-ranger 24-9, Eastside at half. Azares and Shafi out to Matthias Woododge, who knocks down the three ball for University. Santiago Hernandez to Ali, who lets it fly from the corner, 33-14, Eastside at the end of three. Bilal Syed on the drive, fouled as he hits the layup, and Bilal is hyped. Christopher Conquilla with just one defender to beat, and he does, 35-21 Eastside. Conquilla again, this time with a mid-range jumper that he gets to go. Wafer and Eastside not letting up those. He gets the tough layup. Wafer and Eastside hold on to win it and improve to 11-2 on the season.
Lots of team spirit here at Moreau Catholic as the Mariners take on Washington. Jack Woolmeber with the highlights. Mariners starting it off strong with this wide open layup from Madeline Bader. Nicely done. Now Madison Mathewson with the rebound, and she passes it to Dominique Maxey, who scores her 1,000th career point. Congratulations to the senior on this big accomplishment. But the Huskies howl back. Michaela Dumagan kicks it out to April Zielinski for the bucket. Huskies trailing 15-8 after one. Second period now, and the magnificent Madison duo is on the move. Madison Mathewson with the rebound, and she will kick it back to Madison Thomas for the layup. A nice inbounds play here as Aya Trotter passes it to Ellie Ortega and splash. Tack on three more from Moreau Catholic. Mariners up 33-10 at the half. Third quarter now, and watch this. It's Ariana Chacon to Maxey to Bader to Mathewson, who feeds it to Thomas for the easy two. Teamwork really does make the dream work. Chacon now driving to the hoop, who lowers her body and finishes with the right hand. Huskies not giving up. It's Jordan Yamaguchi using her body, and what's Gucci? Tack on 2 more points for Washington. But not enough. The Mariners will go on to win the game 64-25. Congratulations to Dominique Maxey for reaching the 1,000-point milestone.
Ivan Garcia here in Atherton for a PLA Bay League showdown as Menlo Atherton hosts Woodside. 5 minutes into the game, the Bears on the attack. The deflection off the defender goes into the box. Alicia Bolanos races to the ball and gets the ball past the keeper. The sophomore gives MA an early lead. Later in the half, Woodside looking to score. The Wildcats get past the defense and the blazing shot is just too high. Over the net, Woodside still down 1. Last minutes of the first half, MA on the attack again. The hard hit shot gets saved by Juliana Perez. Ball gets clear from danger as the freshman goalie keeps the deficit 1-0. Midway point of the second half, Mariam Youssef uses her incredible speed to blow by the defense, takes the shot while falling down and scores the equalizer. Great shot from the sophomore. The defensive heavy game ends in a 1-1 tie, both goals being scored by talented sophomores.
Each week, the Rikus Center helps us honor the Players of the Week.
The players announced in a wrap produced by the good folks at the Rikus Center. Here are this week's Gary Rikus Players of the Week.
Rikus of the Week. Hey, oh, what a beauty is the ugly eagle with the wings for a movie that should come with a sequel. Rate these game schemes quick and bow down. J. King's a daydream, don't wake up to a crown now. 5 rebounds to set is 33. 7 perfect threes that'll make Steph Curry cheese. Hurry, please, please, come and see why he's smiling. Just an ugly eagle defeating a pretty falcon. So pay your respects next to the best banker. Yes, thank a player by the name of Rex Danker. The bet maker for them sleeping on this clutch game. Ain't no horseplay with this Mustang. So saddle up, battle up against the kid with plenty tricks, emptying this clip with 26. And let me fix any critic spitting farther. Rex the electrician finishing the Chargers. 49 a cow high, Trigger D on the beat. Players of the week, this is Mace. Yay!
The Golden State Warriors present the Basketball Coach of the Week every week.
This week's Warriors Coach of the Week is Salesians Bill Mellis. Coach Mellis and the Pride picked up 3 wins last week, including a hard-fought overtime victory against Pinole Valley. Bill Mellis, this week's Golden State Warriors Coach of the Week. Stanford Medicine brings us great advice for athletes every week.
Here's Dr. Michael Freehill with this week's tip.
Hydration is one of the most important nutritional concerns for an athlete. Around 60% of body weight is water. With athletics or working out, fluid is lost through the skin with sweat and the lungs while breathing. When lost fluid is not replaced at regular intervals during athletics, it can lead to dehydration. A dehydrated athlete has a decreased volume of blood circulating through the body. The best way to prevent dehydration is to consume plenty of fluids before, during, and after a workout or competition. Have a bottle of fluid available when working out and drink as often as desired, ideally every 15 to 20 minutes. Also, do not wait to drink until you are thirsty.
Coming up, our first SunPower electric game. It's the Bruce Mahoney game as St. Ignatius meets Sacred Heart Cathedral.
And Cupertino takes on Fremont in boys soccer. This is 49ers Cal High Sports presented by US Bank.
The Rikus Center's individualized athletic programs, Core and Smart, are designed for participants to accomplish their goals safely, efficiently, and effectively. Through Core and Smart, you can enhance athletic performance, build strength, or improve your overall health. You'll set your goals, work with experienced performance coaches to design your specific workout, and receive support to stay on track and make progress towards your desired results. Got goals? Come to the Rikus Center.
Yeah, let's redo the basement.
Hello, home movie theater.
Spare bedroom.
Why not both? Use the US Bank mobile app to apply for a home improvement loan.
It's easy.
Wonderful, Alex.
Hey, that's what U.S. Bank is for. Anything else?
How about a loan for a bigger car? Our family is growing.
Oh.
Yeah, my brother's moving in with his 5 dogs.
Oh.
Hey-o!
And we're expecting.
Expecting what?
Help for today, planning for tomorrow. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together.
For nearly half a century, DevCon Construction has helped build the dreams of Bay Area schools. DevCon Construction buildings and fields are the foundation for many of our finest schools. The exceptional quality of our finished product is a big reason why we are ranked as the largest builder in Silicon Valley. The quality is what keeps our customers satisfied and wanting to use DevCon for their future projects. DevCon Construction, building our communities from schools to stadiums. Nearly half a century of quality service and a history of success.
I know you've seen them Warriors, but have you seen them here? Here is where you have a seat at the table while Curry cooks. Where your heart pounds to the beat of the ball. Here is where the splash zone feel like a downpour. And you might hear something I can't repeat on TV. Because here, you don't just watch the game, you live it. Experience the Warriors here at Chase Center. Tickets on sale now at Warriors.com.
49ers Sac-hi Sports is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By SunPower Electric, proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. By Stanford Medicine, #1 in Northern California in orthopedics. By Service Champions, High Five Service, Champion Attitude, Service Champions. By Mattress Firm, the official sleep partner of the San Francisco 49ers. By Stevens Creek Chevrolet, find new roads. And by the Reiki Center, where goals and dreams become a reality.
Tonight's first SunPower Electric game is the winter game of the Bruce Mahoney Trophy. The Irish won the football game, so St. Ignatius needing a win in basketball.
Yeah, and last year for the basketball game, the Wildcats won a thrilling overtime victory against the Irish. It's our CCS SunPower Electric game. Our Adrian Soriano was there.
Electric game.
Welcome to War Memorial Gym at USF for Game 3 of the Bruce Mahoney series between St. Ignatius and Sacred Heart Cathedral. Some key players to watch from both teams. For the Fighting Irish, it's Jerry Mixon Jr., who led the football team to a victory over SI last October. Jerry is coming off an 11-point performance against Bellarmine last week. Meanwhile, for St. Ignatius, it's Pepperdine-bound senior John Squire, who's coming off a 17-point game against Valley Christian last week. It's St. Ignatius and Sacred Heart Cathedral in our CCS SunPower Electric game. SI on the attack early, John Squire going to the hoop to lay it in, but Sacred Heart Cathedral was hitting from deep early. Fed Purnell kicks it out to R.L. Miller in the corner, and R.L. makes it splash from deep. SI returns the favor on the other end as Raymond Whitley gets the second chance bucket, 21-17 Wildcats after one. SHC looking to rally back in the second. Miller with a bounce pass to Jack Kennedy, and Jack lays it up and in, but the Cats come right back as Whitley dishes to John Squire, who lays it in, 36-30 St. Ignatius at the half. SI begins to pull away in the second half. Precourt Karaguzin passing it ahead to Whitley for the easy bucket. The Fighting Irish battles back as Jerry Mixon drives and gets this crazy shot to go, but SI counters as Whitley kicks it out to Marcus Bast, who fires and hits for three just before the buzzer. 57-41 Wildcats after three. St. Ignatius continues to hit from deep in the fourth. Whitley to Theodore Lamb to Caden Hutcherson in the corner, who lets it fly from deep. Splash! Then it's Bast over to Hutcherson in the corner, and Caden drills the step-back three-pointer as St. Ignatius takes a 2-1 lead in the Bruce Mahoney series. Caden Hutcherson talks about his first experience in the Bruce Mahoney game.
Before the game, I was shaking and stuff. Man, this game was very, I was looking forward to this game a lot. I even know a couple people on the other team, and everybody talks smack. Everybody's like, ooh, ah, this and that. And the whole feeling, at first you're nervous, but as soon as you go through it, it's like the adrenaline, it boosts you up, and when you have your teammates to keep you going, you're all good.
In San Francisco with the CCS SunPower Electric game, I'm Adrian Soriano, 49ers Sac-hi Sports.
Jake Vanderbrook in Sunnyvale as Cupertino battles Fremont. In the 10th minute, the Firebirds are on the attack, looking to strike first. Tanae Madame gets a piece of this ball. Ball is still loose, but Depeche Jetry is there for the rescue, forcing a throw-in. Great hustle there. But just before the half, Philip Schultz delivers a pass to Lucas Arguin. The senior goes with the right foot and hits from 25 yards out. What a goal! 1-0 Firebirds at the half. More Fremont in the second. Arguin sends a beautiful ball to Jose Espinoza, who heads it over the Philip Schultz, and the junior volleys it just past the goalie to extend the Firebirds lead to 2, and Schultz is loving it. And to put the nail in the coffin, Elias Arguin crosses it over the Tomas Brazil, and number 12 finishes with the header. The Fremont Firebirds improved to 7-3-1 on the season, beating Cupertino 3-0.
The San Jose Earthquakes bring us the Soccer Players of the Week. The Girls Soccer Player of the Week is St. Francis midfielder Charlotte Kohler. Charlotte, the Stanford-bound junior, had a hat trick in the Lancers' big win last week.
The Boys Soccer Player of the Week is Manny Maldonado from James Logan. Manny with 2 goals and a big win for the Colts last week.
Service Champions is the champion when it comes to HVAC sales and championship service.
This week's Service Champion Student Spotlight is Amani Johnson from Pinole Valley. Amani plays basketball for the Spartans and is also in the African American Student Union, a multicultural club that celebrates African culture, history, and traditions. The group welcomes anyone that wants to learn more about African American culture. Congrats to Amani Johnson, this week's Student Spotlight. Stevens Creek Chevrolet brings us the Spirit Corner every week.
This celebrates the great work done by all of the Spirit squads around the Bay Area. Here's the cheer team from Salesian.
Coming up, Palo Alto takes on league rival Los Gatos.
But first, here's our Cupertino Electric Power Rankings for girls basketball.
Right now, my electrical bill is about $10 a month.
This is definitely one of the best investments we did in our house.
All over the country, people are taking control over their electric bills by going solar with SunPower. We offer the most efficient, durable panels on the market, so you can see a return on your investment every month.
I was paying $220 a month. Now I pay about $22 a month.
Right now, 49ers faithful get a $1,000 Visa reward card from SunPower. Go online today.
Kids these days, they're curious, kind, and resilient. A generation of givers and doers, kids these days are redefining what it means to show their true colors and shine bright. That's why at Clover the Rainbow, we're committed to providing families with nutritious, organic, American Humane certified smoothies. And now, organic lactose-free whole milk and organic DHA omega-3 plus choline milk. Clover the Rainbow, power your brilliance.
From the beginning, West Credit Union was created to provide a brighter financial future for you. We work hard for our members because they're our greatest strength.
West worked for me when I needed an auto loan for my first car.
When I need to make a mobile payment, West works for me.
Put our premier savings account to work for you, now paying up to 25 times the national average. West Credit Union, working for you today, tomorrow, together.
Join us on the ice for the Bay Area's hottest sport. High school ice hockey leagues are forming now for the upcoming season. Be part of this fast-moving, hard-hitting, crazy, exciting game. You can join as part of your high school team or sign up to be assigned to a team. Games are played at Sharks Ice locations all around the Bay Area. Jump in anytime and join your friends on the ice. Be a part of Bay Area high school hockey. Contact Sharks Ice for more details and get into the game today.
We are the St. Ignatius Wildcats.
You are watching 49 Cal High Sports, presented by U.S. Bank.
To the De Anza Division now, where the Palo Alto Vikings have a 2-0 record to start league play. We're fans of the Vikings. Jarrell Clark, the sophomore, having a terrific year for Pally.
The Wildcats are led by senior Max Houghton, who's averaging 12 points and 3 assists a game. A De Anza Division battle on Wednesday night.
The Palo Alto Vikings looking to go to 3-0 in league play against Los Gatos Wednesday night. Palo Alto was hitting from deep early. Jarrell Clark dishes to Jackson Martin, who makes it splash for 3. But LG responds on the other end. Ronan Chinmalgun over to Max Houghton, who shoots and scores from deep. 15-9 Los Gatos after 1. The Cats still on the attack in the second. Tommy Inkenbrand kicks it out to Scotty Brennan, the son of San Jose State football head coach Brent Brennan, and Scotty hits from deep. Palo Alto answers back as Clark passes to Riley Yuen, who fires and hits from downtown. Now it's Mert Yannard kicking it out to a wide open Jackson Martin, and Jackson connects again from three-point land. 28-23 Wildcats at the half. Los Gatos looking to pull away in the second half. Brennan passing it ahead to Max Houghton, who drives and gets the bucket for 2. Pally still battling back. Clark over to Jackson Martin again, and Jackson makes it splash again from deep, plus the foul, but just too much Los Gatos in this one. Ainkenbrand going to the hoop to lay it up and in. Then it's Scotty Brennan with the drive and the finish as Los Gatos wins it 60-41 to go to 2-0 in the Santa Clara Valley De Anza division. Houghton and Brennan leading the way for the Cats.
Coach Fencermaker game plans with his players as Evergreen Valley hosts Christopher. Ivan Garcia with the highlights. Christopher starts the game hot. Alyssa Lopez kicks out to Nat Javier, and the junior swishes the triple. Rika Apperman with the inbound pass to Lila Rowden, scoops it up, and the game is tied at 8. Evergreen Valley gets in front as Rika finds her spot, and the junior hits from downtown. A part of a 10-point first quarter. Closing seconds in the first. Sarah Arcelo dishes to Morgan Blaitler, and Morgan answers back with the triple of her own. Cuts the lead 18-15 Evergreen Valley after 1. Second quarter now. Christopher down 10. Frenchie Falvey finds Nat behind the arc and scores 3 of her 18 points in the game. Evergreen Valley holds a double-digit lead. Rowden gets the board and the second chance points as Evergreen Valley leads 39-29 at the half. More Rika in the third. The scoring threat drives into the lane and gets a layup to drop, plus the foul. Christopher working on the other end. Silo Vallejos gets her own and one shot to drop, but Evergreen Valley still leads 52-42 after 3. Christopher brings the game within single digits. Morgan hits the long 2-point jumper. But Rika was not letting this game slip away. The outstanding junior gets a tough shot to go and scores her 31st point of the game. Rika's superstar performance leads Evergreen Valley to a 65-59 league win over Christopher.
Final week of the regular season in the Sharks Ice Hockey League as Lee battles Palo Alto for the number 1 seed. First period, the Longhorns putting shots on the net. Declan Murphy gets near the crease and redirects the puck, which finds the back of the cage, 1-0 Lee. But Palo Alto responds late in the period. Here's a pass that gets redirected, and Shri Sandilia says thank you very much as number 12 goes 5-hole to tie the game at 1, heading into the first intermission. Second period, Cormac Grebe skates behind the cage and delivers a centering pass to Yuta Okamura, who shoots and scores. Lee back on top. Back and forth we go. 2-on-2 opportunity. Shri Sandilia gets in a good position, sneaks a one-timer behind the net for his second goal of the game. All tied at 2. Less than a minute to go in the second frame. Palo Alto keeps applying the pressure, and Luca Tartaglia buries this gorgeous wrister to give the Vikings their first lead of the game. But the Longhorns even the score up at 3. All thanks to McQuine Haylock, who goes 5-hole to even the score. The game would end in a 3-3 tie. So now what happens? Well, since Lee had one additional point heading into this contest, Lee secures the number 1 seed in the Southern Conference playoffs. The Vikings lock up the 2 seed, and Palo Alto's Shri Sandilia is our Sharks Ice Hockey Player of the Week. 2 goals for this magnificent forward.
U.S. Bank helps us bring you stories of athletes who inspire us.
Aubrey, tonight we meet the rising star for the Pinole Valley basketball team, Zion Wilburn. Despite having 4 surgeries at a very early age, the Spartans know they're in good hands with Zion.
Number 24, Zion Wilburn.
This 6'6" star of the Pinole Valley basketball team is in his junior season with offers from 8 Division I schools. With a 3.6 GPA, Zion Wilburn is succeeding at life.
Yeah, it really started to pick up my last year and this past AAU season. That was big for me. Just playing with Team Willard and playing on the Adidas circuit was big. Just getting that experience to play against players that are even like me or even better than me, so it was a big difference. But yeah, that's where my offers picked up from this past AAU season, and I picked up 8 offers. So.
But life didn't start so easily. Zion was born the 5th child in his family with 4 girls, the youngest sister 6 years older than Zion. At birth, it was clear Zion's hands were not formed normally.
I thought it was just because of the birth process and there were things that were sticking to him, and realized his fingers would not separate. So the middle two fingers on both hands were fused together by the skin, which is called syndactyly.
Starting at 6 months, Zion went through 4 different surgeries to separate the fingers and make sure the webs did not grow back. Zion has no memory of the surgeries, but knows it was hard for his parents.
It for sure takes time to get over stuff like that, but my parents are strong, so you can't really be worried about that because they've been through stuff themselves. So just being around me and just feeling what I had to go through, I feel like they were strong enough to go through that.
It was frightening. I thought maybe because I was older when I got pregnant with him, that was part of the reason why there was quote unquote a birth defect, and was just very concerned about my baby having to go through surgery.
All this adversity has made Zion into a great basketball player. He's always loved the game, joining his first AAU team at age 8, playing up against 9-year-olds.
But with each surgery, it was just for him another cast that he was collecting, another part of his character, and that resilience and I guess his just athletic abilities started manifesting from there. So he walked at 8 months. He was riding a scooter by 1 year old, by a 2-wheel bike by 1.5 years.
Now Zion is a leader on the Pinole Valley team, loaded with talent. The Spartans are looking to accomplish big things this year and happy to have the good hands of Zion Wilburn leading the way.
Zion to this team, he's paramount in so many ways, not just with his play on the court, but with his leadership off the court. He's a good example to everybody in the program, not just the varsity team, but the junior varsity team, the freshman team, in terms of work ethic in the classroom, on the court, and he's just a pleasure to coach.
Zion is great around the basket, can dunk with ease, and has a consistent outside shot. Zion knows what he has gone through gives this junior forward something no one else has.
I would just say that it shows I'm special. I've been through things, just showing that I have the ability to do what I do. I feel like that's just big on me, so.
Zion has 8 D1 offers so far and is playing very well this season, averaging 20 points a game over the last 7 games with 13 rebounds a game.
An exciting player to watch.
Yeah, he's very fun to watch.
He can dunk, huh?
Yeah.
Mayor West Credit Union honors teachers every week with the Mayor West Merit Award.
Here's Jackson Yep from Alameda High talking about his favorite teacher, Alan Bear.
My favorite teacher is my math teacher. I have him for 5th period. His name is Mr. Bear. I just really like him because he's a really good teacher and he helps me in my math.
Coming up, our Mattress Firm Perfect Match with De La Salle and Monta Vista.
And the Pioneer girls take on Branham. This is 49ers Cal High Sports, presented by U.S. Bank.
Everyone can learn. Sometimes it's the teacher who makes all the difference. At Math Enrichment, we use only top-rated credentialed teachers. Our fully accredited WASC schools allow you to move up to advanced classes in high school and get high school credit. Math Enrichment has fun, recreational activities helping to make your math experience a joy. You can learn even advanced math, and we can help make it happen. Sign up at mathenrichment.net or at one of our many Bay Area locations. Use the Cal High promo code for the best possible price.
Trevor was born a champion. He knows how to make lemonade from lemons. He also knows that comfort is all year round. So sometimes when you can't make lemonade, you make hot chocolate. Today, Trevor is proud to be a service champion. We're now offering a $58 2-for-1 special. You'll get a comprehensive AC tune-up and a free furnace safety inspection. High five service, champion attitude. Call 800-5-CHAMPS.
Brought your baseball glove to basketball practice, but turned out to be football practice? Game on, junk sleep. It's Mattress Firm's New Bed, New You sale. Save up to $500 on the sleep you deserve. Plus, get a free adjustable base with qualifying Sealy purchase. Only at Mattress Firm, the official sleep partner of the San Francisco 49ers.
Score that touchdown and run it up again. Score that touchdown and run it up again. And sack Niners, we just win. I'm from that field.
49ers Cal High Sports is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By Lexus of Stevens Creek, we get it. By DGDG.com, where we want you to be a happy car buyer. By Sharks Eyes, the official practice facility of the San Jose Sharks and home of the San Jose Barracuda. By Mary West Credit Union, working for you today, tomorrow, together. By DevCon, build, perform, design, sustain. And by Math Enrichment, learn, achieve, have fun.
Each week, Mattress Firm helps us find a great match on the field or court, just like they try and find a great match for you and a mattress. This week, it's De La Salle and Monte Vista.
The two East Bay League teams battling in what is a very talented and competitive league this year, De La Salle and Monte Vista. In this week's Mattress Firm Perfect Match.
Caden Kruger introduced with his Mustangs in this East Bay League opening game. De La Salle on fire early. Arshawn Salke to Evan Wells as the Spartans have a 7-0 lead. But the Mustangs fight back. Senior Jake Fields firing from way out. The St. Mary's baseball commit was about to have a big game. Caden Kruger to the corner and Fields with another 3. It's a 1-point De La Salle lead. Here's the Spartans' outstanding sophomore Alec Blair running the court. He knows how to finish and one. Some flair for Blair. Back and forth all night long, the Mustangs keep firing and keep hitting. Daniel Kojo Karu for 3, and Kojo hits. Final moments of the first, and a desperation buzzer beater for Fields, and it goes! 14 first quarter points for Jake Fields, 18-16 Monte Vista after 1. Second quarter now, Fields to Kojo Karu, 23-20 Monte Vista. Later in the second, Fields the steal, and he's heading for home. Monte Vista takes a 7-point lead. Just before the half now, the Spartans' Billy Haggerty spinning in the lane and gets the tough shot to go. It's a 5-point Mustang lead at the half. Second half now, Haggerty, a terrific bounce pass to a cutting Evan Wells on the baseline. The Mustangs' lead is cut to 1. Good Spartan D as Salke gets the block. Haggerty grabs the loose ball and all the way to the rack as the Spartans take a 1-point lead. But Fields was on fire for the Mustangs. Another long 3. The senior's 4th of the night, and it's tied at 34. Here's how you beat the press. A long pass to Blair and a fancy finish for the Southpaw. But the Mustangs with some defense of their own here as Kruger gets the steal and he lays it in. It's a 2-point Mustang lead in the 4th. Then a huge shot here later in the 4th. Joshua Matthew from the corner, and it goes! Monte Vista goes on to win by 7. A huge night for Fields, who love the atmosphere of this EBAL opening night.
It was electric. From the moment we stepped on the court, our fans are here, Gator fans are here. You could just feel it was going to be a good game. I mean, our fans came out. We tell our friends to come out every day. They do. They show up. They've been supportive of us. This one right here.
Fields is here. He's here. Let's go.
The Brandon Bruins on the road for the league opener against the Pioneer Mustangs. Nikon Shadust on the call. Gina Shim to the junior center. Quinn Godfrey for the early bucket. Madison Fuji to Alexis Lynn on the other side of the court now for 3. Pioneer leads 15-13 after 1. Now it's Fuji to the senior Megan Bald, who gets it to go. And look at Megan, she can't even believe it. Here's Rebecca Song driving through traffic to cut the Mustang lead down to 1. Shim to Godfrey again, this time to end the half. Pioneer leads 29-28. Fuji had some great passes for Pioneer. Here's one to Sienna Meyer-Kin, who nails the mid-range jumper. Other side of the court, Jesslyn Rugnow gets the rebound and puts it up and in for the Bruins. Now it's Sung, who grabs the rebound, throws it up behind her back, and gets it to go. What a play. The senior-to-senior connection as Meyer-Kin passes to Bald, who gets the bucket. Other side of the court, Sung drives to the rim and gets the bucket to go, and 1. Bruins lead, 46-43. Fuji out to Lynn again, who nails the 3 to keep Pioneer in it. Branham leads by 1 with seconds to go. Pioneer with one final opportunity, and the shot is off. Branham holds on to win this one in an absolute thriller behind great performances by Godfrey and Song.
Adrian Soriano here in Lafayette as Acalanes takes on Clayton Valley. The Ugly Eagles get a corner kick early in the game. Cooper Whiten finds Nolan Martin, who heads it past the keeper. 1-0 Clayton Valley at the half. Acalanes answers back in the second half. The free kick is deflected off the post, but Johnny Roth is right there for the second chance to tie it up at 1-1. But Clayton Valley responds a few minutes later. Mark O'Hara with the free kick, and Nolan Martin heads it home again as the Ugly Eagles jump ahead 2-1. The Dons come right back. Andrew Hutchinson finds Eli Roth in the box, and Eli finishes the equalizer. It's tied again at 2. But Clayton Valley retakes the lead with 10 minutes left as the ball gets knocked around and finds Chase Caldwell, and the senior captain finds the back of the net as the Ugly Eagles win 3-2 to go to 4-0-1 in the Diablo Foothill League.
Lexus of Stevens Creek brings us the Volunteer Award each week, celebrating young people who donate their time to do good work in their communities.
This week's Volunteer Award goes to Kaylee Lopez from Branham. Kaylee is involved at Junior YBA, where she helps organize fundraisers for her local church community. Kaylee is also part of Girl Scouts, where she helps assist seniors and people in need, and at a kids camp during the summer, she serves as a youth assistant during activities and field trips. Kaylee talks about why volunteering is so important to her.
I think it's just really important to give back to the community, and they've given so much to me, and it takes like really small actions to really make people's day. And it's a really simple thing that anyone can do.
Each week, Gallo Salami helps us catch up with athletes being recruited by top colleges.
This week's Gallo Salami Big Salami is Jack Surdy from St. Francis. Jack recently committed to play baseball at Baylor next season.
Coming up, opening night in the Bay Valley League as Pittsburgh meets Liberty.
And Mission Valley League girls soccer as American takes on Logan. You're watching 49ers Cal High Sports, presented by US Bank. The Pittsburgh Pirates Open League play this week with a terrific 10-5 preseason mark. The Pirates with 3 players averaging over 13 points a game.
And the Pirates this week hosting the 8-4 Liberty Lions. The Lions with a skilled squad, including the reigning Bay Valley League MVP, Miles Lawrence. Liberty at Pitt this week.
Cervante Jones and the Pittsburgh Pirates ready to go as they host the Liberty Lions. Nikon Shadus on the call. Kayshawn Hunt and the Pirates with an early lead courtesy of this long ball. Then it's Hunt on the other end meeting the ball on the board for the stop. The Lions on a run that includes this 3 by the 6'5 senior Ethan Wasem. Then it's Cart Thomas who steps back and nails a 3 of his own. 18-14 Lions after 1. Quentin Bundage dishes out to Gavin Cook Wisington. Number 2 to number 3 for the 3. Hunt drives through traffic and gets the floater to land. Elijah Sandoval out to Wasem, who drains another 3. The Lions lead 39-27 at half. New half, same lines as Bundage creates separation and makes it rain. Jones drives to the rim and delivers an absolute dime to Paulins Quarles for the layup. Wisington on the other end with a layup of his own. GKW ends the night with 13, 56-36 Lions after 3. Teamwork makes the dream work. Bundage to Wisem to Owen Warringer for the 3. The Liberty Lions win the league opener on the road. Wisem with a great game.
Ivan Garcia here in Fremont for a Mission Valley League battle as American host James Logan. 10 minutes into the game, Logan tries a shot from way out, but Arden Rose jumps up to get the save. Midway through the first half, American is awarded a penalty. The kick goes right, and so does Elizabeth Silva Tapia. Tapia goes all out with the Ochoa-type save. Colts go on the counterattack a few minutes later. The first shot is blocked. Rose gets up and makes the save again. What an effort as the first half ends scoreless. Colts get a long ball in the box. Lindsey Chang finds Alexa Perez in front of the net, and the junior gets the ball past the keeper. Logan up 1-0. Less than 6 minutes left. Isabel Garcia sends it pass into the box, finds Annabelle Villegas, and the junior scores the equalizer. The game ends in a tie after Eagles get a last-minute goal by Villegas.
Math Enrichment is the Bay Area leader in quality tutoring to help you become a Scholar Athlete.
So Math Enrichment brings us the Scholar Athlete Award each week. This week's Scholar Athlete is Aaron Clador from Salesian. The Pride basketball star sports a very impressive 4.0 GPA.
Albany's Construction is back with us again this year, presenting the Dirty Work play.
This is a play showing the type of grit and determination shown by all the workers at Albany's Construction. Doing the dirty work this week is Aiden Gonzalez from the College Park basketball team. Aiden doing a terrific job getting the basket to go, hitting the court, and doing the dirty work, just like the good folks at Albany's Construction. Please join us on our social media for great videos and lots of information. We're big on Instagram and growing on TikTok, so check us out.
Remember, you can order videos from any of the games played on our shows. Click on the QR code on your screen to order and subscribe to our YouTube site to get notified on when new videos are posted each week.
Coming up, our second SunPower Electric game as Doherty Valley takes on San Ramon Valley.
And later, Christopher meets Oak Grove as 49ers Cal High Sports, presented by US Bank, rolls along.
This tiny payment thing is a giant pain. Hi, ladies. Alex from US Bank. Can she help? How about a comprehensive point-of-sale system that can track inventory, manage schedules, and customize orders? That's what US Bank Business Essentials is for. What about a new oven? Can U.S. Bank help us there?
We can serve loans in as fast as 12 minutes.
That would be a big help. Huge.
Jumbo.
Ginormous.
Finding ways to make your business boom. That's what U.S. Bank is for. We'll get there together.
The Rikers Center's Community Service Program in Menlo Park provides a unique opportunity for you to gain valuable leadership and life skills while working in a diverse and exciting environment. Whether you're looking to complete school service hours, gain relevant experience for a job or college, or immerse yourself in all the Rikers Center has to offer, our Community Service Program gives you the opportunity to engage your community, make meaningful human connections, and learn new skills in athletic fitness, creative arts, and nature awareness. Got goals? Come to the Rikers Center.
1, 2, 3.
Get ready to cheer for your next new or used car at Stevens Creek Chevrolet.
Stevens Creek Chevrolet!
We're ready to make your buying experience safe and easy. Come to our dealership to see and test drive one of hundreds of great Chevrolet cars and trucks. Or you can go online to shop, order, and have your new car delivered right to your door. So get fired up for a great deal right here at
Stevens Creek Chevrolet!
This is not the year to sleep on the Quakes. Our fiercest rivals on the biggest stages, and we're making our house even louder. It's about to be crazy. This year we celebrate our past and kick off the future of soccer in the Bay with California's biggest Cinco de Mayo party. Getting ready to show off for the world in 2026. You got the Can't Miss Summer Classic, our first ever cup match versus a Liga MX team here at PayPal Park, and a shot at our third star. It's time to wake up, because there's an earthquake coming.
We are back at Levi Stadium with another big matchup in the East Bay League. The Doherty Valley Wildcats coming to this game with an amazing 15-1 record.
And guess who else has a 15-1 record? That's right, you guessed it, the San Ramon Valley Wolves. Two of the Bay Area's very best meeting in our NCS SunPower Electric game. Our Jake Vanderbrook was there.
Electric game.
The North Coast section features some of the best leagues from all around the Bay Area. The East Bay Athletic League is no exception. For San Ramon Valley, Luke Isaac is on our watch list. This outstanding sophomore is averaging 19 points per contest. And for Doherty Valley, Ryan Beasley continues to be a scoring threat. The University of San Francisco bound senior is averaging just under 25 points per game. It's San Ramon Valley and Doherty Valley in our NCS SunPower Electric game.
First quarter, Wolves get off to a fast start. Parker McLaury with some open space. Money. But Doherty Valley responds on the other end. Connor Sevilla with a couple jabs, and the senior makes a splash from deep. Late in the first quarter, SRV turning defense into offense. The first layup attempt doesn't fall, but Luke Isaac is there for the putback. 19-12 Wolves after one. The SRV student section is loving it. Second quarter, Connor Sevilla says, nah, I want to get crafty at the rim. Bucket plus the foul. Great finish there. Back and forth we go. SRV dialing up the intensity on D. Elliot Conley steals the orange, goes right to the cup and take flight. We see you, Conley. But Ryan Beasley starts to get into a rhythm in the second frame as the USF commit finishes with the right hand layup. Nicely done. Moments later, Wildcats pushing the pace. Beasley with a gorgeous time to Blake Hudson for the alley-oop. Yes, sir! All tied at 34 at the half. Third quarter, give the ball to McClary. Why not? Because he's got the hot hand. Bang! 25 points for the senior. Seconds later, SRV with great ball movement. Catch and shoot for Mason Thomas. Got it. Late in the third quarter, Connor Sevilla with another shot from deep. And he's feeling it. All tied at 50 after 3. But Doherty Valley pulls away in the fourth quarter. Sevilla with another jab from the top of the key. Blah! Number 4 was locked in all night. Moments later, Beasley goes right to the basket, and check out the gorgeous finish. 20 points for Ryan Beasley. Doherty Valley begins league play with a 64-58 victory over SRV. Connor Sevilla drops a 30-piece on the road, and this is what he had to say after the game.
It's a big win for us, and I'm just happy me and my team got it, and
credit to my whole team because this wasn't just me. Last year they came to our house and took a big win that really hurt us on a game winner for sure. So we took that personal and it meant a lot to just get that win here and get that revenge.
In Danville with the NCS SunPower Electric game, I'm Jake Vanderbrook, 49ers, Cal-Hi Sports.
The St. Francis girls soccer team is off to a fine start this season.
The girls taking time out of their busy schedule to talk to me about it at the Rica Center this week. We're here at the Rica Center for Human Enhancement where goals are achieved. Got goals? And here they are, the outstanding soccer team from St. Francis High School. Let's hear it, ladies. Right here with me is Charlotte Kohler. And Charlotte, oh, I have something for Charlotte. Wait. Charlotte had a hat trick in the game against Mitty, so she gets a hat. Congratulations. Thank you. Charlotte, talk about that game, not only getting a hat trick, which was spectacular, but also to beat Mitty, kind of your arch rivals.
Yeah, that game was really exciting. I think mostly it just showed like how hard we've been working. Leading up to that game, we put in a lot of time and effort, especially into our fitness, and I think we could just really tell that it's all paying off, and it just made us so excited for the rest of the season.
Well, fantastic. All that hard work paying off, and congratulations on Stanford.
Thank you.
In 2 years. Another Stanford commit is Sophie Murdoch. Sophie, talk about this team, the character of this team, and what you think you guys can accomplish this year.
So I think the best thing about this team is that we're a family and there's no separation between any of the grades, and I think that's what's made us all so close, and I think in the end it's definitely going to lead us to hopefully a CCS championship and further. So that is the great thing about this team.
All right, very good. Well said. Thank you. Kaya Rosa here, a senior on the team, headed to UOP next year. What's that going to be like for you?
Definitely excited to play at the next level, but I'm excited for the season to see what this team can accomplish.
And what is your role as a senior leader on the team?
Trying to keep positive. When things get tough, we'll all look to each other and make sure that we bring each other up and get whatever we can out of the game or practice.
Good group of girls?
Yes.
All right, very good. Thank you all. The St. Francis Lancers off to a great start, expecting big things. Ladies, take it away.
Coming up, opening night in the Mount Hamilton East as Christopher meets Oak Grove.
But first, here is our Cupertino Electric Power Rankings for boys basketball. We are back at the NBC Sports Studio here at Levi Stadium. League play starting this week in the Mount Hamilton division. The Christopher Cougars enter league play with the Kelsvig brothers leading the way.
Oak Grove likes to give the ball to Jaden Sweeney and watch him work. Christopher at Oak Grove to start league play this week.
A Mount Hamilton East League showdown for you in San Jose as Oak Grove takes on Christopher. The Cougars go on a 14-0 run to begin the ball game, which includes this three-pointer from Gershon Nahal. 12 points for the senior. Oak Grove looking to respond on the other end. Kenneth Vu loading up from the wing, and number 2 cashes in for 3. But Christopher dominated the first quarter. Final seconds, Braddock Shelsvig gets the layup to go just before the buzzer sounds. 23-6 Cougars after 1. More Christopher in the second quarter. Chikozi Okiki with a great dish inside the Nico Ragasa for the easy finish. Cougars lead 38-11 at the half. But Jaden Sweeney starts to get into a groove in the second half. A little shot fake, draws a little space, pulls up, and makes a splash from deep. Here comes Christopher on the other end. Here's Okiki knocking down the free throw line jumper. Christopher still up big after 3 quarters. Fourth quarter, Eagles keep on fighting. Jaden Sweeney goes to the basket, avoids the contact, and gets the bucket to go. More Sweeney, this time he's playing catch up from downtown. Splash! 34 points for this outstanding junior, but it was all Christopher in this one. Braddock Shelsvig secures the offensive board here and lays it up and in for 2 points. 27 points for this magnificent sophomore as Christopher begins league play with a victory, beating Oak Grove 59-50.
The Alameda Band doing a great job with the national anthem as Alameda hosts number 1 Piedmont. The Highlanders scoring early and often. The shot is off, but Ava Livingston with an alley-oop, rebound, and put back. 8-0 Piedmont. Alameda getting some of that back here as Gloria Seidel nails a good-looking 3 there. But all Piedmont after that. Natalia Martinez for 3. Turns out she is really good at that. Look at the passing here as Perseus Jakaris to Adrian Blackwell, back to Jakaris, then underneath to Livingston. That was nice. Here's senior Trinity Zamora showing her range, the San Diego State commit, draining a 3-pointer. Now off a long rebound, out it goes to Natalia Martinez, and this junior can shoot. A long 3 here, Natalia with 6 made 3s in this game. Second half, toss it down low to Zamora this time, working in the paint. She is a skilled 6-footer. The game now out of reach as Martinez nails another three-pointer, this time from the corner. The Highlanders have 10 girls who can really play. Madison Hill diving into the lane and hitting a tough shot as Piedmont goes to 13-0 on the season. A tough game with Salesian coming up Monday. Highlights of that one on next week's show. The Harker School helps us honor the people who mentor the high school stars we feature each week.
Here's St. Francis senior MJ Osborne talking about her friend Caroline Kane.
So I would say my mentor is Caroline Kane. She graduated last year. She plays soccer at Princeton, and she just really motivated me since my freshman year. She was a sophomore, and I was one of 2 freshmen on the team, obviously really nervous, and she just was that type of person that brought everyone together on and off the field and just really brought our team chemistry up and just got us all excited for the season.
Brought to you by the Harker School. On Tuesday, first graders went on a field trip right here to Levi's Stadium, where they received a tour of the 49ers Museum and Hall of Fame and got to see one of the stadium's team locker rooms. At Harker, transitional kindergarten through 12th grade students discover their passions. Learn more at harker.org.
DGDG.com wants you to be a happy car buyer, so each week we show you the Be Happy play.
This week's Be Happy play goes to the Monte Vista Mustangs and their student section, storming the court after a big win over De La Salle this week. They were very happy. Go to DGDG.com to see how you can be a happy car buyer. Coming up, it's the Service by Medallion Play of the Week. We'll see which play gets it next.
But first, here's this week's training tip by our good friends at the Rika Center.
My name is Jack Harrell. I play quarterback at Hamilton College in upstate New York, and I want to give the Rika Center a huge shout out for building community and helping me become a stronger, faster, more physical athlete. And I am very excited to announce Cal High Sports Training Tip of the Week.
I'm Andrew Havili. This week's training tip is a retrograde treadmill. This is great for ACL prevention, knee stability, all that stuff. Cole's going to step on, start backpedaling. It's going to be slow incline. You can do this on any treadmill. All you're looking for is the tracking of the knee, the foot, and the hip. Make sure nothing twists or turns in.
Service by Medallion brings us the play of the week every week.
We'll show you some contenders and then name the play we thought was the best of the best.
Play of the week.
We start with Fremont's Lucas Arreguin with this brilliant goal. How about James Logan's Elizabeth Sylvia Tapia making the save on the penalty kick? Here's San Ramon Valley's Elliot Conley with the two-handed slamma-jamma, but Blake Hudson from Doherty Valley goes high for the alley-oop. But the play of the week goes to James Moore from Clayton Valley with this better alley-oop. James Moore, you just won the play of the week.
That's the play of the week, and that's our show for this week. Thanks for watching. I'm Robert Braunstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. 49ers Sac-hi Sports is up next. We'll have the great highlights from the Sacramento